So I went to West Texas A&M University and got a mass communications degree, emphasis in advertising and public relations. And then I spent several years working for an advertising agency in Amarillo, Texas, and just got a lot of really good experience in terms of communications and account service, also project management while I worked for that agency. And then my husband and I and our 2 kids moved to Childress, which is my hometown, and we lived there for a couple of years and owned a business there before we decided that we wanted to be back into a larger community, and we came to Lubbock about 4 years ago. And so I have been with Friendship for a year. I've always been in a communications role, but when I came to Friendship a year ago, I took a communications manager position. And so I've kind of hit my sweet spot in terms of a career, getting to do what I like to do with communications, but being a working mom, it works well too because it follows a lot of the same schedule as my kids.
I started and Emily and I actually had to share a room for a week-long conference, and so we really got to know each other pretty well, and it was just an instant connection. We clicked and we work the same, we have the same visions, we are passionate about the same things, and so it was just an immediate reassurance of I'm where I need to be because I'm working with some of the best people. And so I've always been looking for such a mentor to just lead me down, the right direction in public relations and communications, and show me what I can do and highlight some other things and my strengths and weaknesses. And I am new, I'm fairly new, but Emily has done a great job of just allowing me to take things on and encouraging me. She is already a role model for me. She shows her leadership skills by simple little things, but being here on time, getting her stuff done, expecting the same from me, holding me to a higher standard than I hold myself. And so I know that she has already made me better in the short time I've been here, and she will continue to make me better, and I will just continue to grow and prosper under her leadership.
So we went to our statewide conference for TSPRA, which is Texas School Public Relations Association. And at this annual event, they announce a Rookie of the Year, which I believe the criteria is that you've been in school PR for less than 3 years. It's on a nomination basis, and the leader of our department, Andy Penny, who's our Director of Public Relations, nominated me, didn't tell me that he had nominated me, and then they let him know I had won, but he kept it a secret the entire time.
It was my job to hide her from our superintendent, Dr. Michelle McCord, because she was around the building hiding out in a closet somewhere. And so I had to make sure that Emily was in her seat at the time she needed to be, that if she needed to get up and get another drink or something, that I was the one doing it because we weren't sure when they were going to call her name. But it was so exciting knowing she was about to get this honor that I already understood she well deserved.
Went to the conference, we were sitting at lunch and they started reading someone's bio about winning Rookie of the Year. And as I'm listening to it, I'm hearing things that sound really familiar. And then I do look off stage and see Dr. McCord, who's our superintendent, standing off stage. So I knew something was up. But yeah, they recognized me as Rookie of the Year and managed to make it a complete surprise.
Please join me in congratulating TSPRA Rookie of the Year, Emily Solis.
Look up to someone like that and know they're about to get something and want to share that information with someone who I already consider such a good friend, but having to hold my tongue, it wasn't easy, but I'm glad I did, and I'm glad I didn't ruin it for her, because the look on her face when she realized it was her, it was worth all of it, and I'm so glad she got that honor. She deserved it 100%.